Hi, I'm Amanda Henderson, and I'm a senior here at Texas Tech, and I'm working towards my Bachelor of Arts in University Studies. My areas of concentration are Human Development and Family Studies, English, and Organizational Leadership. I hope to graduate in August. I'm super pumped about that, ready to be done. Currently, I'm a Spanish teacher at our local high school. I live in a really small town called Childress, Texas, in the panhandle of Texas, about 2 hours from just about everywhere. What else to tell about myself? I'm married, have been for 17 years. I'm a non-traditional student, purely online, and I've come back to school after a significant break in which I did several things. Lived in Mexico City, was a missionary there, owned and operated my own restaurant, Mexican food, and just recently in the last year started teaching Spanish at our local high school. Trying to finish up my degree so I can get paid like a teacher instead of teaching for less. So I'm excited about that too. Anyway, today I wanted to, and I forgot to tell you also I have 2 kids. I have a daughter who's 12, going into 7th grade this year, and a son who is going to turn 10 next week. So they keep me pretty busy too. So we're going to make toast today, as I hear everybody else is making. Have my own brand of toast because I like to do it a little differently. And so this is what I do. My favorite kind of toast is cheese toast. So I don't even use a toaster. Anyway, you get your piece of bread. Mine is not honey wheat, as everybody else does. I like the whole grain, okay? We are going to add just a little bit of butter, just a little bit on the edges, just so it gets nice and toasty. Nice and toasty bread. Okay? See, just a little on the edges. And I use real butter. Okay? And then I'm going to add some sharp cheddar cheese. I like the sharp cheese, and I do the white cheddar cheese, like so. Okay? Then all you're going to do, you're going to put it in a little pan. I'm going to turn my oven on to broil. And that's going to be ready in just a few minutes. Okay, there we go. Meanwhile, I'll tell you a little bit more about myself. I grew up in Mexico City, so I'm fluent in Spanish. Met my husband when I lived in Texas. Moved back to Mexico City a few years later. Also lived in San Diego, California. I've lived in Arkansas, so I've lived on the coast. I've lived in the mountains. I've lived in the desert. Small town. Mexico City, one of the largest cities in the world. Things I'm passionate about my family. My son, who's 10, is severely handicapped, and so that keeps us busy a lot of the time. So being his advocate is a big part of our life, and trying to help him succeed in different ways, and so I'm passionate about that. I love teaching, even though I just started in this last year. It's been a new experience, which thankfully I really, really enjoy. Most of these high school kids, you can find just about something to love in just about any of them. And so that's been a lot of fun. My daughter, who's in junior high, plays basketball and is a genius. She's very, very bright. And so my family is really important to me. They're the reason I do everything. So. Okay, so we got a different angle here. My toast is done. There it is. Cheese toast. Put a little chili powder on top, and it's nice and gooey and yummy, and that's the way I like it. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this class, and I think that integrating everything, our experiences, everything we've learned is such a good practice and good for our brains, and I'm excited about getting to it. It's nice to meet you all.